We are hardwired for bias. We are hardwired to have preferences for some people and against others, rooted in culture. So this is your brain on sameness, and this is your brain on difference. And essentially, different regions of the brain are activated when we interact with people who look like us, sound like us, and act like us, compared to those who don't. And essentially, what happens in the brain is the following. In under a second, and in fact in under even 120 milliseconds, our brain, our unconscious brain, because in under a second it's all unconscious, will clock key data characteristics about the person we are interacting with. And the three characteristics we instantly clock are race, ethnoculture, gender, and age. And then what the brain says is, are you like me or are you not like me? If you are like me, you look like me, you sound like me, you act like me. And I say sound because of accent bias, and I'll come back to that. If you look like me, act like me, sound like me, the brain says, more likely to be part of your tribe, your species, etc. And if you are not like me, the brain says, potential harm or threat stimuli in the environment. Proceed with caution, proceed with apprehension, proceed very carefully with this person. And as you can see, this is happening in under a second. It's unconscious. We don't even know that it's happening. Our brains are doing it so quickly. What we also know from the research is that there's a region of the brain called the amygdala, which is the fear response center of the brain, that activates when our brain is saying to us, proceed with caution, proceed with apprehension. And the amygdala connects back, says the research, with fear or discomfort with the other person, which essentially is what bias is all about. And again, this is all happening on an unconscious level. We don't even know we're doing it. The bad news is that it's highly prevalent and that we're all doing it. In fact, one of the things I love to say to partners in my bias training is, I'll often hear, Ritu, I'm so glad you're here to teach us about bias. I actually don't have any biases because I'm a really good person. But Fred, the partner down the hall, he's got a lot of issues, so you should speak to him about this. And you should know that if you think that you are not doing this, you're a medical marvel, a scientific marvel, and we should study your brain, because every single one of us is doing this all day long, all day long. And so the key piece is trying to figure out and interrupt where it's happening for us. So where are your biases and where is it showing up in your interactions?